Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Tarot. Trying to wake up. It's earlier than normal. So this is a daily reading, daily energies, current situation, present influence, future influence, challenge, advice. These are for the collective. Sometimes they'll resonate, sometimes they won't. Sometimes I feel like the message is for maybe one or two particular people as well, as like yesterday. So I am using Black Cat Tarot again today. I'm going to try to use a new one pretty soon here too. I don't take them when they just fall out. I feel like that's just me being klutzy and Spirit telling me, hey, take these. Sometimes it depends on how they fall out, actually. So here we go. I just want you, I shuffle these really good beforehand. I cleanse my space beforehand. Don't need my water bottle right there. So what is the current situation? Six of Pentacles, present influence, Four of Pentacles, future influence, Ten of Wands, challenge today, temperance, advice. I got three cards here, but I'm going to take this one. Okay, so, this is interesting. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Cups. So I kind of feel like this is a base, like just if you're walking away from something, but you feel like you have a higher calling. This is more about a higher calling, not necessarily just walking away to walk away. You know there's something better. So whatever you're walking away from, you're walking towards something, even if it's just a gut instinct. I'll leave that up. And I feel like, so it's interesting to me because the current situation is the Six of Pentacles. And you can read this all different ways. Six of Pentacles can be a lot of different things. I see it too as like the give and take of help. So when you're in a position where you can help someone, so you have a little more money than usual and you can help someone financially, or you have more time and you can give your time to somebody, or whatever that is. It's about giving something that you have an abundance of, and not necessarily an abundance like rich, but you're doing okay and in any specific area. So that's what I feel like the Six of Pentacles is mostly about. And it can be about a higher calling as well. Because it's a pentacle and it's a six. To me, the 3 and the 9 are better, but the 6 really is about being in a position where you can, ask for help. So like the 5 of Pentacles is needing to ask for help and finding help, but the 6 is that next step where you're okay and now you can offer that help back. It's kind of like giving back to the universe. So if you're feeling like you're giving back, and that could be about what the Eight of Cups is about. You're walking away from something, but you feel like you need to give something back to somebody or something. I feel like it's a position where, for some reason, I feel uncomfortable in this Six of Pentacles right now. It's not making me comfortable. It doesn't feel like a super positive place. It feels more like something you have to do, not want to do. That's what I feel like. And I feel like this comes from the Four of Pentacles, is you've kind of held on to something and you want to hold on to it, but there's a higher calling, but you don't necessarily want to go there. I don't know why. No, normally I don't think of the Six of Pentacles as a negative, and I don't even think it's a negative. I just get an awkward feeling like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, it just doesn't feel right. And I do read intuitively, and that's how I feel, and that's the way it's making me feel. But I feel like the Four of Pentacles, so the Six of Pentacles in this deck is someone reaching down into those in down here, and the Five of Pentacles is people down there. So this person's actually giving them help and bringing them back up to the surface or back up to higher ground. They're kind of stuck in this place. So it is about helping, but I feel like this is like forced help. So if you look at these two together, let me see if this is the right way. So the Four of Pentacles here, he looks like he's driving away from the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like it's something you're holding on to something and you don't want to be in this position. So you're holding on to this Eight of Cups, whatever you're walking away from, because you don't want this higher calling. You don't want, this is a forced situation. And it just does not feel good to me. I'm sorry, it just does not. So the Ten of Wands is in your future influence. So what will be influencing the future on this situation is an aha moment. Like this deck, okay, God, I hate my light. Doink. Sorry. I mean, I can't see it, and it's important to see. The lights go on. And it's like an aha moment. Now, the Ten of Wands is about a completion, and to me, Ten of Wands is a successful card. It's you've worked hard for something, and you've had to carry a burden for a long time. This is what this is telling me, that something's going to spark in you. It's going to make sense. Things are going to make sense. You're going to go, oh, that's why. And I think maybe the Ten of Wands is why I'm feeling uncomfortable with this Six of Pentacles, because it's not something you want to do, but you're going to learn why you're doing it. You're going to understand it, but just it'll be a little bit. This is the future influence, so this will come into play later. I do feel like, yeah, I feel like this is, just something you're uncomfortable, but you're holding on to what you want to do, but in the now, and I think that's maybe why this is uncomfortable too. But keep in mind that this Ten of Wands is a success. So he turns on the lights and now he can see more clearly. It's really hard to see. I'm sorry. Yeah, too many lights. I had to do lights because it's still dark outside. So normally I use the outside light. But there you go. He's turning on the light. Aha, I got this. I understand it now. Not that it's still comfortable. It doesn't mean that it's comfortable, but you understand it. So you will understand it in the near future, and it'll all make sense. The challenge is the Temperance, and I find this kind of interesting because this is really about emotional balance. So you're going to have to get over an emotional thing. Like there's something emotional here that you will probably have to get past, and that's why I feel uncomfortable too with the Six of Pentacles. This is what you're challenged with, is you need to do this. Even though it feels forced, I think you understand that it has to be done. And it's uncomfortable. So I think the challenge is keeping your emotions intact, and dealing with this in an emotional balanced way, even though you may not want to, that you have to. So, it's, when you look at her in this card, she's sitting on that rock and she's pouring the water back into the into the sea, kind of like rejuvenating. And I think that's too, like, the challenge is going to be allowing yourself to rejuvenate from this. So there is something that's hard here. I will say that. I don't feel like it's miserably hard, because remember, these are daily readings. These are daily energies. I'm not doing a big month. It's not and there's, other than the Temperance, there is really no major. So this is a situation that you're dealing with right now. It's not huge. It's not life. Well, it could be life altering, actually. It could be. So your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. So that's just about taking your time, like, making sure that you're doing the things that will bring you the most benefit. You have a lot of Pentacles here. This is 3 Pentacles. You got 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So this situation is going to affect your overall being. So Pentacles are earth. And your earth is I feel like is like what grounds us, what keeps us steady, what our where our stability lies. Um, Whereas it can be money and it can be, jobs and stuff, but stability can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Like some people, stability is a good job, whereas others, stability is emotional stability, where, you know, so I feel like this is about being stable. So whatever you're doing, understand Spirit's asking you to take your time with this. You don't have to rush it. Take your time, plant those seeds accordingly, and and the right things will come from this, because no matter what, this is a higher calling. You've got the Temperance, you've got the Eight of Cups, and I feel like the Ten of Wands is the aha moment. But this means just take your time, don't rush it, and don't, whatever this situation is, you do need to keep moving forward, even if it's you're walking away from something you don't really want to walk away from. It's hard sometimes, right? So remember that. Anyway, have a beautiful day. I hope this made sense. If so, please give it a like, and I'll be back tomorrow.